40mm automatic grenade launcher. The commander can also launch a wide smoke screen in a arc forward of where the turret is pointing by pressing the C or Charlie key. It is a amphibious transport vehicle. It can go up to 70 kilometers an hour on roads and approximately 20 kilometers an hour on water. Their main use is to transport infantry over land and water, insert them into the operation area, and then provide quick harassing attacks on OPFOR armor and fortifications. They can also be used as command vehicles and casabac. The kind of armor that it does go up against usually are MRAPs, BTRs, that sort of thing. Anything heavier like a BMP or up, it will not even try to engage, or if it does engage, it'll be more to distract it from infantry while it's retreating. It does not have a lot of armor. It's very thick, or very thin aluminum armor on the outside. It can protect up to about 7.62mm in caliber rounds. Anything bigger than that can cause problems for anyone inside. The danger areas for this vehicle are about 100 meters to the front and the direct rear. When dismounting from this vehicle, you don't need to cover the front of the vehicle because it does have that nice turret. We will go over that in a little bit and do a practice run for dismounting. But for now, let's talk a little bit about the M1. This is the M1A1 FEP, or Firepower Enhancement Program. It has a main 120mm cannon, a 30 caliber coaxial machine gun, a 50 caliber heavy machine gun on the roof, and a 30 cal on the roof as well. The commander can launch a smokescreen to the front of the turret as well, and the driver can also deploy a smokescreen from the rear of the vehicle. Technically isn't realistic because of the type of engine it has, but the mod has it do it, so we get to use that. Its top speed is about 70 kilometers an hour on roads, and it is used to provide mobile anti-armor and anti-fortification support for infantry, and they are a force multiplier. Usually, infantry don't operate in close proximity to tanks. The tanks, especially in mount operations, will usually try to stay outside of the town and provide accurate fire against targets in the town from a hilltop or something like that. All armor is vulnerable to RPG attacks, so when operating in operations, whether that's close quarters or open spaces, infantry combined with armor provides overwhelming firepower and protection to both parties. The danger areas for this vehicle is the front 150 and 200 meters. Between that distance in the front, the gun does have overpressure. It's very similar to the backblast on a rocket launcher. It can and will kill you. I've seen it happen. So always make sure you give the gun barrel a wide berth, because if it ever does need to fire, that backblast can wound you. Also, the direct rear is a danger point as well. A lot of times armor will need to back out of an area if they're getting pummeled by RPGs just so they can stay protected. And while they will do their best not to drive over you, sometimes it's unavoidable. That's why you want to give them some space to maneuver, or as much space as possible. Sometimes that isn't always possible, especially in mount situations, but again, we'll go over that in a little bit. On open terrain, you want to give them as wide a berth as you can, preferably at least 50 meters. Gives them a lot of maneuvering space. Also, if it does cook off for either of these vehicles, if they get destroyed, when they cook off, they have a lot of ammunition in them, and those rounds will start exploding. Give them space, because the explosions are big and can kill you. There have been times when I was in Spartan where our vehicle blew up. I survived the explosion only to get killed by the cook-offs because I was right next to the vehicle. So always give them space when you can. For communicating with armor, the main radio frequency they use to communicate between vehicles is 50 on the 152. When operating in convoys with other vehicles, whether that's other armor or with MRAPs that you guys are riding in, they will monitor the convoy nets to ensure that everyone knows what's going on and are maneuvering effectively. Also, the platoon commander and some vehicle commanders monitor 10, which is the India Company main net. And that way they have company-wide communication and are able to coordinate effectively. One of the nice things about the tanks here, if you all want to come gather around this tank, if you ace interact on it, go to Interactions Infantry Phone, and then take Infantry Phone.
Lieutenant?
You can pick up a infantry phone that allows you to communicate with the crew inside of the vehicle. Couple points to keep in mind: you always want to make sure that When they are maneuvering, you don't try to run up and use an infantry phone or you might get squished.
I think
Only use it when they're stationary, and even then, it's usually up to fire team leads or people in commanding positions to communicate with the armor to let them know what's going on. When the infantry phone is taken, you always want to make sure you return it. Otherwise, it's just like walking off with the phone. No one else will be able to use it until you return it.
Am I going to be able to return?
People will need to be able to communicate with the armor if they don't have the radio frequencies available. So if you do have some reason to pick up the phone, make sure you put it back once you're done talking to them. Inside the vehicles, there is an intercom that allows the crew to communicate with each other. There is also one on the AAV, but it is currently broken. However, if it was working, it would allow people in the back of the vehicle, in the passenger compartment, to communicate with the crew. When doing this, it's only the senior-most officer or commanding personnel in that vehicle. So fire team lead, squad lead, someone of higher rank. You communicate with the vehicle and talk with them on what's going on and what to do next. That's the very basics of the vehicles. Now we are going to go ahead and talk about loading and unloading from an AAV. If we could have the fire teams go ahead and line up behind the vehicle right there.
Squad leader usually comes to the front, asks the crewmen when they're mission board. And that's
You're whispering.
Hey, you're whispering.
That's really only in the assembly area that they'll ask permission. If it's in the middle of beachhead and you gotta extract, just get in. You hear the command to mount up, you get in.
Okay, Staff Sergeant LaFay, permission to board.
Permission granted.
Copy that. So go ahead and load in one at a time. And just wait inside for us.
Handy little logo pops up as soon as one of us.
Who has the wrong squad XML loaded?
I'm getting weird desync.
Who's in front of me, but my bar up your balls right now, bro.
We're all nothing but
Couple things to point out. Just like with other vehicles, when the last person gets in, you want to call last man in. Then the senior commanding person in the vehicle will contact Spartan and let them know, we're all in, you're clear to move, and they will start moving. When a vehicle is coming up to pick up infantry, make sure you give it a wide berth so it can do its maneuvering and getting into position. You don't want to get squished by the tracks. It's not fun for anyone. Something you may know is if you sit in certain seats here, you can go ahead and turn out like this. Never ever do this. The only time you will ever do this is if you're given permission by the Spartan crew, but because they have that nice turret, they will almost never tell you to do it. When dismounting, you always want to look towards the rear of the vehicle and wait until you don't see anyone between you and that back ramp before you dismount. Very important. That'll just make sure that it isn't a mess and a big blob of people all getting out all at once. So like I said a little earlier, when setting up security after dismounting, you don't cover the front of the vehicle. You cover this rear and the sides, and the turret up top will cover the front. So right now, we are going to go ahead and do a practice run of dismounting the AAV. We'll start out with the people at the very back of the vehicle and then move forwards, and then set up a 180-degree protection circle, half circle around the sides and rear of the vehicle. So let's go ahead and do a practice run.
Alpha, I want you to cover southwest, Bravo northwest. So when you leave the vehicle, give it about a 5-second sprint in that direction, and then go prone and set up security.
Okay. So Spartan just gave the word. We're all clear to dismount, start from the rear, and move forwards.
Dismount.
I'm stuck.
Use V. Try and get out of it. There you go. Is that everyone?
Bravo, you guys can probably get a little bit further away. as a nice arc. All right, regroup.
Come back in. Come.
Thank you for the whirly bird sign. I forget, are we doing that again or moving on?
It was pretty good.
Yeah.
Unless there's something seriously wrong, like they'll just stay in a group, there's no reason to do it again.
Exactly, yeah. Just get away from the Vic.
Get away from the Vic, cover 180 to the sides and rear. It's pretty simple. It's not that difficult. The only difference between this and other vehicles is you don't need to cover the front because of that turret. So what we're going to do now is we are going to do a exercise where we escort armor through mount. Spartan will be loading up into that fancy tank over there, and you guys will be escorting them through a mount situation. No need to clear the buildings. However, there will be lots of RPGs, so you need to make sure you clear the alleyways and roads. A couple things to point out. First off, Spartan will not engage anything inside of the town unless it is clearly marked with red smoke. So if you do need red smoke, we can send it if you want to put down a box right next to us real quick. So if you do need red smoke, we will go ahead and grab some from a box.
Put some over by this MTVR. So we'll take this, we'll mount up in this MTVR over here and drive over, and then we'll group up at the gas station.
Okay, so let's go ahead and get mounted up in that MTVR.
They don't have HE rounds on this track.
That's fine.
I know
Spartan, go ahead and fall in behind us. We're just going to go up to the gas station and regroup there.
Copy.
A lot of Amphib, because I think that might do a bit more to infantry density.
Hi, Latham.
Why am I in the commander seat?
You don't want to command?
I will.
Alright.
If I had Hetzel.
If I had Hetzel, I don't know where Hetzel went.
Turn out, lock the gun.
Try not to destroy the base back there.
Who's driving?
Alright, go ahead and dismount.
I'm pulling out the box, am I?
Yeah,
Driver
we'll
engine
box,
off.
We'll grab at least one red smoke per person.
Unloading.
Weapon is assuming you pick the white one.
Just taking my time. The box seems very heavy.
Maybe you're just weak.
Well, if you try and carry with the amount of ammo that's in this
Back of the
cargo.
truck. Yeah, when he pops that out, it might land on somebody.
Yeah, be careful. 3, 2, 1, drop the box. I'll sit here. Don't worry.
We have a loader.
Negative.
No.
And make sure to get some lovely
I'm not
red
gonna use the
smoke.
main gun.
Red smoke.
You guys should bring you one.
Yeah, there's always tanks in these.
There's tanks in this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want to brief him on what's going on, I can start putting stuff down.
Yeah, I get started briefing him a little bit.
Canfield,
Okay, awesome.
Canfield, give
do
us
you
a
see
loader.
the markers inside chat?
I do.
Why am I auto walking? Okay.
Red smoke.
What's our route on
Alright,
this
so
again?
everybody opens up your map.
What's our what?
What's our route? Like,
You can see marked in
How
black
do we move
on
to
the
the-
side
It
chat.
changes every time. Last one, if you check the map, was like this.
We are here
That was
at
the last
the
one we did. And then there was another one
gas
where we
station,
just went up here to like
and
a
we're going to
rig.
do a walking route along those
It,
black
there'll
arrows,
be arrows on the map that we follow.
okay.
and then we end up over here. So, like I said, I want Alpha to will lead us out first.
All right.
And then the tank, and then Bravo behind. And if we start taking any small arms fire, we'll have Bravo move around the tank. Probably get in front of him, but I'll keep directing you guys over SquadNet as we go.
Also, just one question.
Yes.
Do you think we could have the rear security before we enter the town over there, so so they can provide us some cover while we move in?
Sounds good. Yeah. So Bravo, how about you guys set up on that road over there, starting to get an eye on the route, and set up security, and then we'll move everybody past you.
Yeah.
Careful, we are live.
Alright, so we're having, Bravo's going to set up security for us, Spartan, and then Alpha will lead you along the route.
All right.
Bravo, let us know when you set up.
I better get rid of this HE that's in
Well,
my...
Faye, you got space in there?
How do you make it so
Yeah.
like other people
Yeah, you want
can
to be a loader, bitch?
Yep. I'm gonna be Zeusing, so I might as well do something.
You had to fuck us over this time.
I promise it.
Hennessy, you need to shack on...
Fire it up.
Check on Hale. Or
And Regenti, make sure you have them constantly moving up with the tank.
Cool.
yeah.
We don't want to
Make sure to go
I'll do my best.
red, I'm good to go. Love it. Well, let me use squad and you good.
I still don't know the route.
Push through the gas station to the main road, turn right. Turn in, gun free. Okay, so the basic
Alpha
rules
is leading
anything outside the town
You guys
is
out
free
right
range
now.
for us,
Time now.
Yeah, inside is only if marked by red smoke.
or they start screaming.
Yeah, or you're about to die.
Stern's ammo count.
I got 28 Sabo, I got 8 MPAT.
Just got a Steam achievement. Spend 3 hours inside of an armored vehicle.
I think it's been a little more than that.
There's a couple of guys, 0, 3, 2 to me. I don't know if they see, I don't know if that's a hostile. I wonder if he sees.
We're taking light arms fire. Spartan. up.
Driver forward 100 feet, don't pass the rocks on the right, left. RPG.
Right there. Can I shoot him?
Hold. RPGs are free game for us.
Alright, 028.
From our northwest.
MG only.
Copy.
RPG gunner down.
He's beyond the tree. Yeah.
Contact 024.
024.
He's right behind that pier.
Right beyond. Can't see. I see him.
BMP.
We have an audible on Armor.
038.
Visual on BMP.
Main gun, hit him.
Bearing north from our position.
Left.
036.
Yes.
How is it not dead?
Sending.
Because we keep hitting that fence that's screwing us over. God damn, that whole building went down.
Darren, do you not have shack tack? Say again?
I have shack tech.
Using the compass at the bottom of the screen?
Yeah.
Barton, we're getting Bravo
No, I-
down to this first intersection while Alpha continues to clear, and then we can escort you guys up.
That BMP wasn't showing up on my thermals for a
Copy.
second. That's why.
This close range, I wouldn't even be in thermals, to be honest. TC can be in thermals.
Do you guys want to, like, the TC could turn out and use the 50, right?
If we wanted to. But in urban combat, it's probably not recommended because there's so many alleyways and shooting points.
Yeah.
Contact moving
Yeah.
just under that BMP, left of the basketball courts.
I see him moving. Am I clear to engage that, or is it inside the town?
Still outside the town. Let's suppose that an RPG.
I don't see him with an RPG, so... Let me know if you see any of that red smoke. I see a fuck ton of them coming from the
light 'em up.
northeast. Clear to engage?
Light him.
Target the RPG people first.
Barton, what are you engaging now?
Platoon of infantry coming in from the northeast. Not a platoon, sorry, squad.
They're all EKA.
They are leaving you behind.
More coming. They're moving 034.
All your shots are low.
Reganti, you're starting to leave. Spartan behind.
Spartan, you can move up to the first intersection at any time.
First intersection. Gunner, hold.
Hold?
Hold. No, gunner, hold. Driver, move.
Okay. I still see them 035. Okay.
Gotta keep with the infantry.
Yeah, I got it.
Load an MPAD into the hold breach.
Bart, move up to the second intersection.
Loading MPAT.
Dave, keep us on the left-hand side of the road so we can get up to that hill. Gunner, top of the hill, infantry free.
Repeat.
Swap.
Spartan, we have another
Top of
squad
the hill.
coming in from the top of the hill. Move up
Okay.
to the bridge.
240.
240?
Yeah, switch to 240. Don't fire the MPAD on.
Okay. 240. Clear to fire?
Second.
Yep.
I just wanted you to move up to the bridge.
Left side of the wall.
Please, pro tip, might want to load AP.
AP?
Why are you throwing T90s at us?
Not T90.
Unless
I'm
it's a main
loading-
battle tank, it shouldn't need a Sabo round.
It is a main battle tank, but it's not a
Ah,
It's a T80.
No, it's just a T-72 Bravo.
the 2006 model.
6 model.
No, the, 89.
Wait, push us up 10 more feet so we can see east. Gunner
If I
east.
fire a bunch of
Hold.
these... never mind.
Gunner east.
Are those bad guys on top of the hill still alive? Oh, fuck, I see it. 037.
Low.
Loading. Sending.
Hit.
Moving and... Sending. We're hitting the front. We're going east.
Spartan, we got T90
Reverse,
to our
angle
north,
45.
east.
Gunner
He's
front.
moving towards the road.
Gunner
Yep.
front.
It's on the other side of these
Hold.
buildings.
Bad shot.
Fuck on. No. Dispatch.
They were calling T-90 over
One
the
last.
radio.
Tank down.
Okay, there's gonna be no more vehicles for this part.
Load MPAT.
MPAT.
Just watch the 240. Driver back to original position. Gunner face southeast.
Southeast.
And Titan, or Spartan, you're okay to move up to that next intersection.
Driver next intersection. Rotate armor to face east. Then
Spartan,
back us
hold
up
there.
So we're off the intersection. Yeah, right there. Good.
Contact front coming out of that courtyard.
That's
Those
inside
friendlies
the
or-
town, so I'm not gonna get
That's
till
enemy.
they tell me to.
RPG rear. 194,
armor
194,
south.
194, 190, 190 behind that broken car.
Rotate armor.
We've got visual on foot mobiles from our southeast.
Lower.
Oh,
He's in that bush. He's in that bush. He's coming around the right side, right side, right side.
Driver back to original position.
On southeast again.
Driver forward 5 feet so we can see a little bit more northeast. Perfect.
In that window, are those friendlies? To our 122.
Red smoke.
Those are friendly. Wow, no red smoke.
I think a lot of people forget to use red smoke, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, I forgot to use. I didn't.
Driver push next intersection. East.
Turret first facing northeast, right?
Yep, hold.
Oh, they have red smoke.
Get the red smoke. Aim, good bolts forward. Where the fuck that come from?
They have red smoke on their position, though.
Fucker arced that shit. Oh, he threw it away.
Disregard that red smoke, please.
Copy.
God damn it.
Yeah, this happens every time they smoke themselves with red, at least once. At some point, I'm expecting just the Spartan crew to just fire on it accidentally. And it'll totally kind of be deserved because they did mark their own position with red smoke.
No, it's like saying your own coordinates for artillery instead of like the enemy. That's just dumb.
Yeah, it's dumb, but it happens.
Yeah.
Spartan, you can move up around that next corner.
Copy.
Keep
Turret
pushing so we can
south.
get eyes down the road.
Do you want turret south? Or
Yeah,
do you
turn
want it
east. Turn
east? Okay.
Driver push next intersection, gunner, gun south.
Gun south.
Yeah, so we're gonna take a right at the next intersection. Something's shooting at them. Driver rotate right. Going down the road. Ah, damn it! Back up! Back up! Back up! Back up! Gun east. I was about to say Canes will pop out so you can watch the flank, but no, you're gonna get an RPG gunner. Try to shoot us. Right in front. Driver, original position.
Brigade TP advised all enemies KIA. If you proceed across the bridge, there is a TP full there.
Gainfield. That's right, I can't do a fucking 180.
Spartan, we're going to start pushing south across that bridge.
Copy.
Then he said no enemy.
Just look
Shut up, baby.
Canfield up.
Alright, Spartan, move across the bridge. Alright.
Driver.
Yep.
Yep, let's go. And we're just parking off in the grass area to the right. After the next intersection. Yep. 180. Turn out. Lock gun.
Spartan, go ahead and dismount. We're going to group on Canefield.
Go ahead and dismount, guys.
That's no fun, yo.
Look, Canefield, how did it feel to get lit up?
I wouldn't know. I'm invincible.
I should be, but apparently I can still get shot.
Okay. Everyone go ahead, line up in your fire teams. Much as I love the tactical blob, we need supporter here. Okay, so, y'all did pretty good. There was a couple instances where some rockets did get some...
Hey, Turner, come on over.
Turner.
Turner.
Oh.
You left one man
The
behind.
solo bound.
I was told to watch rear and I
Win,
watched
did you
rear,
leave
okay?
your man? Did you leave your man alone? Win?
I
Disappointed.
did. I told him to watch rear and I forgot about
Okay. It happens. Oh,
Okay.
Gamefield, that is not nice.
It's appropriate. Okay, so y'all did pretty good. There were a couple instances where some rockets did get some shots off on Spartan, but nothing too bad. You guys did really well working with Spartan, maneuvering around them. No one got run over, so that makes me happy.
We got blasted.
We
Did
did
you
get
get
to, we did get some overpressure. So
Okay, so
if you see that you are in front of the tank, best to move to the either side as far as you can, like behind some walls, if you can, so that when they do fire, you're not affected. It's difficult. It's a balance between giving them support while also staying the hell out of their overpressure.
Yeah, because when a tank rolls over a hill, Spartan doesn't really have time to sit there and say, hey, could y'all move, please? They're going to start firing at that tank so it doesn't obliterate everything and everyone.
Although
so
I would like a little heads up over 5-0.
heads up is nice, but sometimes there isn't time for that. Like
Sure.
if, 3 tanks roll over a hill, then they can just say firing over 5-0 and then immediately start firing.
Or just let me know. Yeah, just let me know what are you engaging with. You know, just like I ask you
Hey,
guys
get the fuck out
infantry.
the way.
Yeah, if I ask infantry for contact reports all the time. You know, if it's the same with Spartan, yeah, send up some contact report. Let me know what you're getting engaged by and where they are in relation to other people. It's a constant game. It's a constant communications issue everybody has. So everybody's gonna get better at it.
Yep.
But you guys did pretty good.
Yeah, y'all did pretty good. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do an amphibious assault practice. So what we're going to do is we're going to have you go through the teleport pole one by one. We'll start with Alpha and then Bravo. Once you get teleported over, step away from the pole so you don't get armored by someone else teleporting. And then we will be walking onto the LHD. When you're on an LHD, walk, do not run, because sometimes you may glitch through the floor and into the water, and that's never fun for anyone.
How do I walk?
Right click.
Double tap C.
Double tap C would be a good one. Yeah.
Okay.
Put your weapon away and just right click.
That works as well. I'm going to go through first. We're going to take the get everyone through.
Yeah.
We'll
So
open up
Gamefield
those.
first, and then followed by Especia and Alpha, and then Win and Bravo.
Let's see,
Spartan.
no.
That was a little bit too much. There's a little bit too much glee there at the friendly fire. I could hear you clapping.
What, were you talking about when Regenti got down in the overblast? Or?
No. When you guys shot Kingfield.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was my bad.
He thought contact
There's
threat. Oh my god.
It's coming right for us.
The fuck? How did he?
It's coming right for us. Hit him. Go ahead, guys.
Miss you.
It's Hennessy. He's
We're gonna go ahead and get set up.
Sounds good.
Roger, welcome.
Over under.
Haha.
If I need you to turn on.
Spartan, we're gonna go ahead and take 2 AAVs if you guys have the crew for it.
We could. I could go.
You guys have enough crew for 2 AAVs or just 1?
I could run one solo, need be, just for training purposes.
That's okay. We'll all do 1.
Okay.
Go ahead and gun it if they need me to.
I mean, that'd be good.
If you want to do 2, I could gun for you.
No, just use it for some.
Latham saying no.
There.
Okay, all in one then.
I think. Starboard side.
Get your ammunition if you need your ammunition.
Should be a single file line.
Ammunition
Or column.
Yes. Actually, I probably should get an extra mag. Why not? Are we not going starboard side? No, everyone's on the left side.
Yeah, good on ammo.
I can hear you in there, Stern.
Regenti,
Yes.
you want to help me populate this beach real quick?
All right.
Tennessee, you wanna...
Lots of T90s and
Coming in.
Well, we probably won't even make it to shore then.
9Ds.
Pick up one.
Yes, just
You're
mine the beach. Let's go full frickin' Omaha.
You're gonna get
Don't
them
forget-
water mines,
Yeah, put the mines in then for sure.
them
Like the,
spike ball things, looking things. Yeah, you gotta get that.
Going for
The
the
mines.
multi-day aesthetic.
the anti-submarine mines.
All right, I'll do that. Yeah, I'll do the
And then just make sure.
instructions, walls.
I'll make sure there's spawning some sharks around too, so when we get blown up and get ejected out of the vehicle, we can get eaten alive.
I don't think we have that mod.
Ah, damn.
We could do IED butterflies.
You could go over there and swim around and act like you're a shark. You know,
You just run me over, let's be honest.
just roleplay that out a little bit. Rawr! Nibble, nibble.
Make sure to have a magazine in your rifle because you won't have a chance when you hit the beach.
If we get there.
If we get there, yeah. And then once you've done that, make sure your gun's on your back and you're all ready.
Which beach are we hitting?
You don't even have a magazine.
The first
in your...
one.
Oh, there you go. The
So
first
yeah.
one.
I'm the medic. I'll be the last one shooting.
The first one, he said.
Hey, Regenti, do you remember during that day
What the heck?
where Kingfield was in like a T-80 and just rushed you?
It's a 45
Oh, and
bikes, what the heck?
Regenti just stood there just doing nothing like a boss.
I was like, oh,
There's a meme somewhere about that.
Yeah, I posted it. I was the one who made it.
Oh,
I'm a little too confident
Regenti,
because I can't take damage.
Oh, I just saw what you did. You.
What? Just the dragon's teeth?
I know. I love it.
I didn't do anything else.
Now all we need is MG42s and we'll be good.
I left a path.
Yeah, I'm scared too, Adam.
So there's targets and there's a landing. Ooh, fancy.
No, there's not a ton of stuff. I'll put some guys up there.
Wait,
I will
what's
do
that
this
square
just
box?
for funsies.
What? That's just me drawing out. I it's not the drawing. I'm about to just draw out like what I think we'll be hitting.
You can always draw a path for yourself.
I think we're good, Lieutenant, if you want to add anything else.
Those seagulls.
You're going to the fortified beach, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep, I know, I think that's fine. Don't need to
Okay.
Overkill it.
No kill like overkill.
Do we have a permission to board?
Yes.
Alright,
Permission to
go
go
ahead.
ahead.
Go ahead to speech.
Oh. What actually happens if they say no? Like,
Well, then we just wait.
Yeah, until we're ready. We gotta clean up.
gotta
Clean up all the
these-
blood and guts from the last crew that they had.
Also the vomit
Right.
and the seasickness. Yeah.
Now we let you sit
we-
better than that, at least.
We didn't turn up the waves. We should have done that.
You're getting it, Regenti?
Fucking tsunamis.
Yeah, I'm kidding.
What's up?
Alright.
The idea of what we're doing is we're just doing a quick hit and run, basically. We go in, dismount, destroy a bunch of shit, load up, and then go back out.
Do you want us to dismount them as soon as we hit the beach, or do you want us to clear it a little bit before we allow them to dismount?
So the way that it's set up is I put down some HESCO barriers. If you just want to move up to those, they're slightly off the beach, so it'll give you a little movement area.
Hey, Stern, I love you.
But if you just move up to those, engaging any targets you see, and then dismount there, and then we'll just clear out some of the bunkers, then load back up and return.
Okay. Do you guys want a smoke screen upon dismounting, or no?
Probably, yeah. Just go ahead and launch one smoke screen.
Okay.
Nothing special, and then we'll just do another smoke screen on regress.
Okay.
You coming in, Gamefield?
Yes, I am.
Wait, could you switch to commander real fast and
After
turn
you.
it out so I can turn it?
Thank you.
It's not letting me turn it.
Okay, last man.
Whatever. There we go, I can turn it now.
All in. All infantry in.
Someone just topped out.
What, Adam, you didn't want someone to need
Just walking to the water. Oh, okay.
Roll deck open.
I see. I don't know who's in front of me. Is this Plumber? Are you in front of me?
All in, clear to go.
Yep.
Alright,
I got
proceed
my
out.
bike.
Man, I thought I was driver for a second. I was sitting there holding W and it wasn't working. I got really confused. Alright, it's gonna be that beach off to our southeast, but go straight until I say turn.
Copy.
Plenty of contacts. Tell me when.
Jesus Christ. No, I don't think any.
Once we turn and start heading towards the beach, you're clear to head.
That's a BMP. Is that a
You're
BTR?
Alright, turn left.
That's
90
BTR
degrees.
60.
Head
Alright.
straight for the beach. Yeah, you go ahead and engage that shit right now. Fuck that. You're clear hot. Hey, there's a BTR on the road. 119.
I'm heading to those HESCO barricades, right?
Heading right where I said we're gonna head. Basically,
I know, but I'm asking just so I can.
yeah, we're gonna be on the left side of that little small rock.
Little small rod.
Yeah, let's go to the left side of that.
Okay.
There goes straight. Yeah, those H braves are almost breaking contact days, so. Shit, there's a rock on the water. Whoa.
You said left, right? Oh, you said here. I don't know what the hell you said.
Alright, stop here, stop here. You guys are clear to dismount. not see everybody out of this.
Dismount.
Oh, I get on 343 channel with them.
This is moving really slow.
Alright, they're all out.
Getting engaged right side of the valley.
If only we could see them.
They wanted a smoke screen. The only thing with this, the smoke screen lasts so damn long.
Got a platoon up on the hill.
Score 148. Yeah, this run is...
Yeah, the other guy wasn't.
Center bunker cleared.
Okay.
Barton, we're going to load back up and then extract.
Copy.
We're just going back to the boat.
Yeah. Oh, it's like a shore opposite the boat over here.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I'm coming down the road. I can't see it. I can hear it though. 125.
I hear it. See it.
I hear it. Oh, it's 128.
BMP.
It's a BMP.
All infantry in. All infantry in.
I do a 180. Turn us directly towards the
It's
water.
dead.
Damn, that was more than 180, boy. Shit.
Move out.
Yeah, go. Move out. And Rocket, we're moving back to the LIT.
Alright, when you're ready to get stitched up and stuff.
And Rocket, if you want to go back in that LHD.
No, we're landing on the beach on the other side of it. You see where the CRRCs are?
328.
Copy. Go bearing 326.
326.
Then we're done after this. We use a DC.
Copy. Alright, go ahead and halt. Alright, clear to dismount. Get a full dismount, go ahead and dismount stern.
Good afternoon, gentlemen.
sure to clear your weapons and put them on your bed.
Hey, Alonso, how you doing?
Sir, how are you?
Just having fun with the boats again.
Happy make fun time with Mr. Rowboat.
Yep.
Okay, so a couple things I want to point out. First off, there were a couple of you that got out before the order was given to dismount. Never ever do that, because it might not be clear. There might be tons of infantry, and Spartan is in the process of clearing it, and then you get hit by a 40 mil or schwacked by an enemy. And we don't want that. So only dismount once you have the order from your commanding officer. I'd also like to thank Spartan for helping out today. You guys have anything you want to add?
I don't have anything from myself.
Okay. In that case, you guys are free to disconnect, and we'll finish up here. Okay, so, Lieutenant, if you want to get these guys going on CRCs,